There's a photograph on my refrigerator. It's from 2009. My wife and I are standing in front of a house we were about to lose. We're smiling in the photograph, which is strange because inside both of us were terrified. I look at that photo sometimes, not to punish myself, just to remember how fast things can change and how little warning you get. I'm 53 years old. I've been through 2 recessions as an adult. And I'm sitting here today not because I did everything right, but because I finally stopped pretending I had it figured out. This video isn't advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm just someone who's made enough mistakes to want to be honest about them. Let me tell you where I actually stand right now. I have about $47,000 in a savings account. That's money I can touch if something goes wrong. 3 months ago, that number was $31,000. I've been adding to it. Slowly, not dramatically. Just a little. Each month I have around $183,000 in my 401k. I'm not proud of that number. For my age, most people say you should have closer to 5 or 6 times your annual salary saved. I'm not there. I'm not even close. But it's what I have, and I'm still adding to it every paycheck I have. One car, almost paid off, about $4,200 left on it. I have no other debt right now, which is unusual for me. That took a long time to get to. My monthly take-home after taxes is around $5,800. My regular monthly expenses are about $4,100. So I have around $1,700 each month that I can direct somewhere useful. That's the number I focus on. I am not wealthy. I am not struggling. I am somewhere in the middle, trying to be honest with myself about what comes next. The mistakes I made. Let me be specific because vague regret doesn't help anyone. In my 30s, I spent like the good times would never end. I had a decent income. My wife worked too. We took vacations on credit cards. We upgraded the house. We leased 2 cars at once. We thought we were doing fine. What we were actually doing was spending future money. We had almost nothing saved, I think, in 2007, the year before everything fell apart. We had maybe $3,000 in savings. That was it. For 2 people in their mid-30s with a mortgage, when the recession hit in 2008, my hours got cut. My wife's company laid off half their staff. She kept her job barely, but our income dropped by almost a third overnight. We couldn't keep up with the mortgage. We were underwater on the house within about 18 months. We did a short sale in 2010. It wrecked our credit for years. After that, I thought I'd learned my lesson. I started saving again, but slowly I drifted back into old habits. The market came back. The economy recovered. I started feeling comfortable again. I stopped thinking about the next hard time. That's the sneaky part. Comfort makes you forget. By 2019, I still had almost no emergency savings. I had been contributing to my 401k, which was good, but liquid cash money I could actually use if something went wrong, almost nothing. Then COVID happened, and I got lucky I didn't lose my job. But I watched people around me lose theirs. I watched friends burn through whatever they had in weeks. I watched people my age scrambling in ways that felt very familiar, that scared me enough to finally change something. Here's what I realized. Not when things were bad, but after they got better. I realized I had been treating savings like something I'd get to eventually. Like it was optional. Like there was always more time. There isn't always more time. I also realized that the problem wasn't always income. Sometimes I was earning decent money and still had nothing to show for it. The problem was that I treated every extra dollar as permission to spend more. Good month at work, time for a nice dinner, car paid off, time to upgrade. I kept resetting to 0. Not because I had to, because I allowed myself to. And the third thing I realized is that nobody was going to come fix it for me. Not the government, not a lucky investment, not a promotion. There was no event on the horizon that was going to suddenly solve my financial situation. It was just going to be me making small decisions over and over for a long time. That's a boring answer, but it's the true one. The plan I'm following now is not complicated. That's intentional. Complicated plans fall apart. Every month before I spend anything extra, I move money to savings first. Right now, that's $800 a month. It goes automatically to a high-yield savings account. I don't see it. I don't think about it. It just moves. My goal is to get to 6 months of expenses in that account. My monthly expenses are about $4,100, so I'm aiming for roughly $25,000. I'm at about $47,000 now, so I've actually passed that goal, but I'm not stopping. After 2008, I decided I wanted more cushion than the advice books say. I'm also contributing 8% of my paycheck to my 401k. My company matches 4%, so 12% of my gross income is going there every month. That's not heroic. That's just what I decided I could do without completely changing my life. I'm not investing in anything else right now. No individual stocks, no real estate, no cryptocurrency. I tried some of that in my 40s. I didn't lose everything, but I lost enough to decide it wasn't worth the stress for someone who doesn't really know what he's doing, and I'm trying not to upgrade my life every time I have a few extra dollars. That's the hardest part, because I'm not 25. I have some income now. My kids are mostly grown. There's a real temptation to finally enjoy it, and I do enjoy it some, but I keep reminding myself what that refrigerator photo looked like. If you're watching this and you're somewhere between 40 and 65, I want to say something that I wish someone had said to me 20 years ago. You are closer to the end of your earning years than you are to the beginning. That's not meant to frighten you. It's just true. And sitting with that truth, really sitting with it, changes how you look at money. You probably don't have 30 years to recover from a big mistake. You might have 10, maybe 15. That's still time. That's real time. But it isn't infinite. The next recession will come. I don't know when nobody does, but they always come. And the people who get through them without permanent damage aren't the ones who predicted it. They're the ones who were quietly prepared before it arrived. You don't have to be perfectly prepared. I'm not. I just want to be less unprepared than I was last time. That's the whole goal, really. Just a little less unprepared than before. I hope this was useful. Not because I have all the answers, but because maybe hearing someone else think out loud about this stuff makes it feel a little less lonely.